Well, it's funny you mention about being dead, because despite the fact that we did that video about breathing heavily, everyone keeps crapping on about you breathing heavily. And it's funny that today that you're training arms instead of back or legs like the last times you were down here. You're not breathing heavily.
But it's funny how legs and back take more out of you, especially when you're bending over doing stuff. So does that mean like when these people fuck at home and they finish fucking, they don't breathe heavily? But I should mention that the other day we're doing legs at the gym. And I was saying to my friend Matthew, I said, who's getting ready for a show now, he's doing lots of cardio, he's breathing heavy. I said, look, it's funny because even when you get ready for a contest, I'm doing cardio 3 hours a day, lots of walking, stepper, bike. So I'm pretty cardio fit, but still, when it comes to doing legs, high reps, whatever, you're still going to be no matter what. So it's just the way it is when you're doing exercises. And plus, I've got a bit of extra body weight on me, so you're going to be breathing heavy. It's like if you can get through a workout and you're not breathing heavy, you're not training hard enough. So, you know, it's one of those things too. Like I tell people, if they come here and do legs or do back, like I said, as soon as you finish a set, if you're asking me a question, sure you're going to be, you like that when you go car racing, you get out of a car, a dragster, you got 4 or 5 G's on you where you're like this, holding your breath. You get out, you're like, the people are like, well, why don't car drivers so out of breath? Because you got 4 times the amount of body weight on you from 4 G's, so you're going to be like that. But yeah, anyway, I always find that, well, the same as you see guys that, look at guys who pose on stage at bodybuilding shows. When they interview them, as soon as they walk off stage, they're out of breath, and all they did was pose, just out there flexing their muscles super hard, and they're out of breath straight away. So, I'm not dying, I'm not unfit, I'm just training to a point where, like you said, you do an exercise, you're going to be out of breath from doing the exercise. So if you're squeezing your muscles and doing it properly, if you can do legs and back and talk normal and not be out of breath, you're not training hard enough. So.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Any internet experts that feel that they can show you how fit they are, they can come down.
Exactly. Well, I'm sure when they're typing all the shit, they're not out of breath, but once they're finished that, they've got to type one hand and do this later on, they're probably out of breath themselves, and they're sitting there in the chair.
We'll get them to do a leg workout with you.
Yeah.
And then
ask them questions.
Shove the camera under their nose and just
put them on the leg press. Give them 5 plates aside. Say, okay, now do 50 reps. And when you finish, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
They go up and go, yeah, that's fine. But I go, hold on a minute.
No, they wouldn't blow a candle, mate. You know that.
Don't ask about me breathing heavy. Well, it's like now, there's pictures of me online when I'm just at the party. People are like, oh, look at these bloated face now. Well, since the universe, I'm probably 25, 30 kilos heavier, which is what, 50, 60 pounds. So, of course, my face is going to get a bit bloated. So, I'm actually cleaning up the diet next week. Got to go to England for some seminars, so I'm going to start eating clean. I won't have cake and ice cream every night and chocolates during the day, and God knows what else I've been eating. I said, it's not actually the meals I eat, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, they're good. It's all the stuff I'm eating in between. So.
You said you were healthy with the green tea and...
Yeah. Well, yesterday I had green tea, but then I had probably 5 scoops of ice cream and cake with it. See, so it's good and bad. Okay, once I had the green tea by itself, I'll be okay. Then at dinner I had steak and rice. Then after dinner I had more cake and ice cream. So I said, it's not actually my meals, it's the stuff in between the meals. I said, if I add up my calories for my meals, I might be 3,500. Now the stuff in between the meals is probably 4,000. So once I cut that out, I'm okay.
So green tea with cake and ice cream is your idea of a balanced diet.
Essentially.
Bit of good, bit of bad.
The other day when I was getting this tattoo, Jade said, what do you want to eat? I already had a protein drink and a banana, I was being healthy. I said, okay, just run to McDonald's and get me one of those chicken burgers, you know, of the seed chicken breast, not the grilled, the healthy one. She comes back, here's your chicken burger, the grilled one, here's a fillet of fish, here's your McFlurry, and here's your apple pie. I said, I just wanted the grilled chicken. She goes, well, don't eat the rest. I'm thinking, well, now it's fucking here, I'm going to eat it, so I ate the whole thing, see?
What about when you wanted sushi?
Yeah, I wanted sushi the other time too. I said, can you get me a sushi? Just a couple of tuna ones and the chicken. Because the other time I was getting tattooed, she comes back, she had big apple slice, 2 meat pies, a sausage roll, see, so 6 donuts,
So it's
Jade's
Jade's
fault, exactly.
Yeah. Well, she might have thought you were carb depleted and
Something.
yeah,
I think she's trying to get me fat.
yeah.
But that's okay, because she's going to eat clean with me, she said, so...
You can both suffer together.
Exactly. Yeah, but I said it's not really suffering, because eating clean, it's not like a contest diet, really.
Yeah.
It's just... You will miss some of the stuff, but not that bad. But like I said, once you get going, you can have a couple of cheat days here and there, it doesn't affect you. Plus, you enjoy more. Whereas if you have junk food every day, you get to the point where you're just like, you're eating it just for the sake of eating it, you're not really enjoying it, so... Yes, but it will be different not having cake and ice cream every night. I have to go to that Skinny Cow ice cream.